So the next product I'm going to be doing a little review on is, again, another product I bought myself. I needed a thermometer. I bought this from off Amazon. I read the reviews on it. It had a lot of good, positive 5-star reviews with pictures and lots of descriptions. So I thought, and it happened to be on the deal of the day. So I purchased this for around £12, £12.94 or something like that on deal of the day on Amazon. It's a little infrared thermometer, little gun. It's by this company called Etekcity. Comes in this box, just nothing too fancy, and it is rated from well, if we do it in Celsius, because we're here in England, minus 50 degrees Celsius, right through to 550, which is really high. It says on the back here it's got accuracy to plus or minus 2% or 2 degrees. Distance spot ratio 12:1. Response time it's less than 500 milliseconds. And it just takes a 9-volt battery. So that's the details on the back. This is the actual gun. Now, just what I would say, I had little bit of a panic moment when I bought this. Is it had one of them little plastic tags that you just pull out to release the battery, to enable the battery to work. It just covers the battery terminals. Well, when I released that, it didn't do anything, and I started thinking, what's going on? I tried all different buttons, nothing would work. So I just removed this panel here with the batteries inside, and I found that the battery was actually completely wrapped in cellophane. So I had to unwrap that, put the battery back in, and it worked. So just if you're buying this, just don't think you can remove the little safety tag and the battery will work. You might have to check the battery's not wrapped in cellophane. Right, now the actual thermometer, I've used it a few times now for different things, and I've been very, very happy with it. You just, to make it work, you just pull the trigger and you get this blue light comes on, the infrared panel, LCD panel here, and you just basically point and shoot. All the time you're holding the trigger, there's a red dot, you point it wherever you want to take a temperature, and it will give you the temperature reading. I've used it, I'll give you some little examples of what I've used it on. I've used it on outside on a really hot day. We had just over Easter on bank holiday, and it was giving nice readings of in different places. On the really hot areas, it was giving 30-something degrees, and just pointing it into the atmosphere, it was giving it around 20 degrees, 23, which was about right with what the forecast for that day. I've also used it to try and see how much heat I'm getting off the roof. That went quite high up, 50 odd degrees. I've used it, my fridge is a Samsung fridge, and you can, as a little blue light, you can change the temperature settings. We have it most of the time on 7 degrees. So I just pointed it inside the fridge to see if that was accurate. And in the middle of the middle shelf, it was giving a reading of about 7.1 degrees. Towards the bottom of the fridge and the top, it was a little varied. It was around about 8 degrees. But then I had the door open, there was food in there. It's really hard to say. I run my kids a bath, and I pointed at the water in the bath, and it was coming up about 37 degrees. I've used it, I boiled the kettle, and immediately after boiling it, I pointed it into the water, and the reading was 90 degrees, and then it soon dropped 80, 88, 87. Now, I'm not sure, I always thought water boiled at 100 degrees, but when it comes to a cordless electric kettle, I'm not actually an expert on this. I'm not actually sure if it boils at 100 degrees or whether it's 90 degrees. But I would say, overall, everything I've used it on, I've let the water run cold for a little while. We have very cold water here, and I've pointed at the cold water, and everything I've used it on, I would say it's 98, 99% accurate. And some of the reviews on this were a bit harsh, I thought, because what you have to consider when you're buying a product and you're doing a review is, one of the things you have to consider is the price. Now, I paid £12 for this, £12.90, so I'd say £13. Now, there's going to be different in the review I leave for this product, and obviously if I bought, let's say, £90 thermometer infrared, that's a professional level, and obviously you pay that much money, then you expect it to be really accurate. You expect it to be accurate as it says on the listing. Now with this, for £12.94, I would consider the accuracy to be acceptable, basically, for the price. So my review is based on the price as well as the product. I'm not saying it's not accurate, but I'm just saying it might not be as accurate as some of the more expensive professional thermometers. And you have to remember that when you're purchasing these. If you want to purchase something that's going to be right accurate, then you have to get a professional one. Now I wanted something just generalised, and the reason I bought it was for my camper van. It's been overeating, and I wanted to know, I've changed lots of things on it, I wanted to know if it's actually overeating or whether it's saying it's overeating. It's not. So by buying this, I can actually point it at the coolant, at the expansion tank, I can point at the hoses, and I can actually see what the reading is and whether that compares to the reading on the dial, on the scale on the inside. So that was the reason I bought it, and like I said, for the price and the quality of it, it's rubber. It seems like it's going to last. Comes with nice instructions, nice clear instructions. I've been very happy with it. So, and this wasn't sent to me to review. I bought this on my own penny. So this is a truthful, honest opinion. Like with all my reviews, like I've always said, if I buy something and it's not up to standards, and I won't leave a rubbish review. I'll just basically say I'm not happy with the product and send it back, rather than leave a false review or lies. I'm not into all that. My reviews are always honest. That's either because I've sent the product back and they're happy with it, or basically they're good products, basically. So yes, I would recommend this. So there's two different models of this. I got the more expensive model. It's the 1080, I believe. Yeah, the 1080, model 1080 laser grip, and it's by Etekcity. There you go. Would surely recommend it. So here we are. This is the thermometer from Laser Grip. We're just going to be doing some. Just going to show you. So that's that. I'm just going to boil this kettle again. You can see as it's boiling, which it starts to go up. It's just clicked off. See? The temperature is 100 degrees. Now, as you can see in my fridge, 7 degrees. So I'm going to shine it in the middle. It's showing 7.7. You have to remember the door is open. You see all the time the door's open, it's getting warmer. And just another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run this cold water on. You can see the cold water is running nicely. The light's not too good in here, the sun's shining directly on it. .13 degrees. This is the freezer. So I'm shining it into the drawer now, and it's giving a nice reading. Again, the door's open, so you have to allow for the temperature change slightly. Which again is not quite consistent with what it says there.